Good morning, everybody. Daniel here, another video. So you see we have a little blanket here. So we have our blanket. Just woke up. It's about 5. So I actually woke up about an hour ago. Woke up earlier than today, actually. Had some crazy dreams, say visions. It was something that I felt the devil was trying to show me, and I need to come on here and speak and give it to the world. Because there's sometimes things that that you maybe dream about that are fake, don't have any meaning behind it, you don't really feel. But there's some that are much different, and that it's almost like a message that, either the devil's trying to give you or God is trying to show you or guide you to. And for me, I've always felt like dreams a bit more. I've always had times where I wake up and, it really feels like, it's trying to connect with me, like it's trying to go deeper than just something you see. And, I'm actually fasted as well. I've been fasting, going to go on 24 hours in, would be 7 hours. So yeah, like 18 hours, something like that. And feel good, feel, definitely the body healing. So it's important. But most importantly, there's no distractions. When you're digesting, there's that distraction of food. You don't really connect as much. But when there's no food and there's rest, you get things. You get to see things more clearly. But essentially, the question that I was asking is, because it was a dream that was pretty violent. It was basically, asking me if I'm willing to sacrifice everything for this path. If I'm willing to, let him have those around me even. And, watch him hurt those people around me in order to keep following this path, which is following God. And, I can ask you the same question. Are you willing to give up everything for faith? But for me, it's, I'm seeing that like the battle is real. The battle is always, you against the devil internally, but externally there's forces that do not want this message, faith, God being given. They're trying to remove the faith in the world, trying to make it just based around, this world, and make you believe that this world is all we have. If anything outside is space and, aliens, and no one knows, and it's a galaxy and only they know, and they're exploring it, so everyone's, in the dark. But there's no, there's only truth. Jesus knows the truth. God made everything. It's in the Bible, and, they're trying to play God, essentially. So, they're trying to remove faith in the world, and in recent events, the things have exposed. It's about to get worse. It's the end of times, and only those that are, like I said, chosen, that I said yesterday, that are really chosen can withstand the pressure that will come with following and putting, the faith, truth first. So I believe I'm one of them. I believe this path was chosen for me, and I believe I walked this path with no fear of death, no fear of illness, no fear of, exposure, I guess, or whatever it is, because I know my heart is genuine and pure, and, I only want the best, and to save others and to help them see the real kingdom. Because of course you can feel peace, here on earth, and you should, aim to be aligned and, not have stories, because the stories are what make you, feel hell or feel like you're suffering. But realize that like this is simply a test, this life, and, the ones that live righteously, that live according to the word, live with a good heart, good intentions, will see the real kingdom. And those that don't, and just believe the lies of the world, the feelings, the you could say distractions, the illusions of the world will fortunately will not rest actually, will burn eternally, and that is with the one below. But in these days, it's something that I know is more real, that I know that, it's in the beginning, like each day is a reset, but each day just feels like, just the beginning, because the more I learn, the more I realize that this is the only path, that there's only like left and right. There's no other path. They try to sell you that there's, the path of people are figuring it out, the whatever it could be path. But there's only two paths. You're following, the word, the truth, wisdom, or you're following the devil. Either you know it or you don't. If you don't choose one, you choose the other. So, I was unwillingly choosing the other path, but now that I've found the truth, this is all that I can walk, and now I've been exposed to everything and just learn more and more truth. When you've looked behind the curtain and you go back on that, there's no, it's not real. Like it's a different life. It's more suffering. Like once you're revealed the truth and you turn against it and you turn your back on it, it's much different. So that is why, whatever temptations of this world or fears or, what they try to scare me with, I keep walking this path and I keep taking others with me. Those, like I said, that are chosen, because when Jesus was here as well, he said, I'm not here to bring peace. I'm not here for everyone to love each other and hug each other and understand. He said, I'm here to bring the sword, meaning separation, meaning there are those that believe and are chosen and walk the path and those that don't. So not that I'm Jesus, but my perspective is the same. You can't force somebody to see it, but those that feel it and see it, you could say, do it for those people. I keep showing up and putting in the work to connect with those people so I can activate those people, because those people are chosen for something and they know it, they feel it within them. That's why the world around them it's not suffice, it's not fulfilling, it's not sufficient. They always felt like something was missing, no matter what highs the world gave them. It could be money, it could be women, it could be cars, watches, trips, houses, whatever it is, the external things, the highs of the world. But even with that, it's not enough. So those are the people that are chosen, and usually those people will be battling some kind of lust, will either be maybe overweight, lost in, the opposite sex and, lust. Could be whatever. They're chasing something because their spirit, knows it's not, here, but the mind, the devil tricks them that it is here. So they have this like fight. That's what I had, and that's why I was so lost and chasing that feeling of women. And I'm like, oh, it's the next one, it's the next thing. But still, the spirit's like, no, it's not here. But you're getting convinced, because you're meant for something bigger, and it's not of this world, unfortunately. But not unfortunately, it's perfect. But I mean, you're not gonna find it in those things you're searching for. But going back to the dream I had, and yeah, it's like, I always thought the devil was something external, but it's within people. It's, around, depending on where you're looking, but there are forces, and it's almost like I feel them more now. It's crazy. But after that dream, it's almost like, okay, like there are people that purely are a vessel for the one below, and will stop at nothing to make sure that he reigns, and, Satanism, all that stuff. It's real. It's been exposed, but yet people still, just turn a blind eye and they're like, oh, that's crazy, but they do nothing about it, and they just keep living, even though they ask for things about it and like they want information. It's been given to them, and no one does anything. Too scared maybe, but know that if you keep walking this path, it's what is not wanted. If you walk with the devil and you hear stories about him, but keep walking with him, it does not bother him. But if you hear stories about the devil and walk against him, that is what bothers him. So that is why, I feel I'm a soldier. I believe I'm a soldier for God, and I keep walking and, giving faith and giving the word. And if they, try to pass laws to remove the Bible, or do whatever it is, or make it illegal, or make it, offensive or hate speech, then I'll keep doing it. It does not matter. If I have to be put in jail, lose, people around me, loved ones, of course, I don't want that. But, that's the path, and that's the path, because he will test you with things, of this world. And if you're attached to those things, unfortunately, you will not see the true kingdom. And, I want everyone around me to go there. But first, I have to make myself available to go there as well. So, quick little reflection video. You get crazy introspective thoughts, wisdom, connection when you're fasted. Like I said, it removes all things of food and I'm hungry. You go past that and you start to connect with your spirit and your soul, and you get messages, and you can interpret them in ways that you couldn't before. And like I said, the dreams that I've had in the past, some even felt more real than others. But some I knew were fake, some I knew were impossible. But there's some that connect with you, and it's a message. So this is one of them. I'm going to make a quick video. I'm about to go read the Bible, reflect, and then morning walk. And then today is gym, as always, training, every day. So even if we're fasted, we still train. I mean, we'll take it more easy and maybe even do just a cardio day, but it's still training, So still going to do burpees as well. And then we'll have a work day as well. So want to make this video to, let those know that will feel this message and know it's their path. That, it's only going to get tougher, but, when you feel it within you and know it's the truth, you can't, stop walking it. You can't just, like I said, look behind the curtain and not look the other way. It's with you forever, and you simply just walk in that truth, no matter what's in front of you or what, tries to tempt you or to scare you or give you fear. It's only the enemy, and know that, his tools will always be the things in front of you, because that's what he has at his disposal. But true faith in the kingdom is what's going to bring you past those things, and know that even though it feels real, it's fake, because we know where everything comes from and where everything is. So God bless. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope the audio was good as well. And if you guys want to steal my my morning outfit, feel free to. But it's just what I feel, So it's a little blanket, and then it's a little cold in here as well because we're in Canada. But it's perfect. A little heater in front of me, so that's all I need. But anyways, God bless. Hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe if you do. And we only keep growing, and we only keep getting more perspective. And like I said, we don't stop for nobody. So God bless. Much love and information on coaching. You guys have my WhatsApp there. You can contact me, and we can help you get to the promised land. Chosen few will see. And like I said, every day is a reset. Every day we work towards it, and it's 24/7. We don't stop. And it's perfect. It's the truth. So God bless. Much love. Until next time, as always, I have faith in you, and keep killing it.